Hi guys, welcome back to Saving Salvage and welcome back to the channel. Right, I'm going to address the thumbnail picture straight away before we get onto the 3.2. Some of you may be wondering why the S3 is still parked up over here. The reason it's parked up and hasn't really moved much and haven't done much with it is just before Christmas, someone decided they would hit the corner of it. Nothing major, look. I don't know if you can see it. I've tried to get out as much as possible, but they hit into it, ripped the number plate off, as you can see here, scraped along and then scuffed all the bumper. It's nothing major, it hasn't actually damaged the bodywork, but it has all obviously scraped all along it, so that will need painting, annoyingly. I did try and, as you can see here, like polish it out, hoped it would get some of the scratches out, but no, they are all scuffs and will not come out. So unfortunately someone has hit it. However, that does mean they will be paying for a respray on the front bumper, so not all is lost. It gets a nice new painted front bumper. So that is why the S3 is still parked up. I'm waiting for availability from the guy that does my painting, because I don't want to do it myself on this one. I'm going to let him do it because it's cold. I don't have the facilities to heat. It's a bit tricky to paint in the winter. It's okay in the summer when there's heat, because you need heat for paint, but when the panels are going to be really cold, I don't have anything to heat them up, so for the time being it's easier to let my paint guy do the bits and bobs on the cars. So I'm waiting for his availability to be able to do that, so that is why unfortunately the S3 is still parked up. Right, on to the 3.2. we have, let me just fast forward. We have a new gearbox. I ended up buying a whole new gearbox with a diff on it. I couldn't find the transfer box. I couldn't find a transfer box on its own separately for sort of much less than 300 quid, if I'm honest. Just going for silly prices. Managed to find this one on eBay. It was up for 200 quid. Gearbox and transfer box, and after a little bit of haggling we agreed on £175 and I'd come and collect it. So if anyone needs a gearbox, this has actually come out of a Mark V TDI Golf. Weirdly, they share the exact same transfer box, so if anyone needs a gearbox, don't know where the part number would be on it. It's from a Mark V Golf. If anyone needs a gearbox, let me know. Be going cheap just to get rid of it, so let me know. But so you've just got to take the transfer box off of that and put it in that. And I've also had a quick spruce up of the workshop. It's not perfect, but I've cleaned up a lot. All the bench, all the tools are back, all the bumper parts that I'm still going to use, they're all over there, but I've had a nice tidy up. Floor's nice and clean, and you'll notice the Mustang is not here. That is because it's driven out. Down there somewhere. There it is. Right, let's get 3.2 in. Right, so there we have our new transfer box and our old one. Part numbers are 100% correct, even down to the last two letters on the end. So I'm fairly confident this diff is going to be in good condition, seeing as it's come out of a Mark V Golf TDI, so I'm assuming it hasn't been thrashed. Our main problem, which we had, has gone. In other words, the prop shaft does spin when you turn the normal drive shafts, so that's good. So what we're going to do now is just going to unbolt it. Should be fairly straightforward, to be fair. Unbolt it from here, and then our gearbox is still in situ in the vehicle, so I'll have to just strip off the offside front wheel, take that off, and if you can see in there, look, I haven't got my torch, but it's not going to focus on the right bit. In there, look, should just connect back up, hopefully won't take too long, and that will be our four-wheel drive fixed. So let's go. Right, that's all I've got time for tonight, guys. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark outside. It's time for me to go home. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly lower the A3 as it's still in the air. I'm going to lower it back down to the ground because it's been sat for a few weeks. Battery's a bit flat, so battery charger down there. I'm going to leave it on trickle charge overnight, ready for tomorrow. So while that's doing that, I'll catch you guys back in the morning. Good morning, welcome back. What a beautiful day it is outside as well. Blue skies all around. If you can just see out there. Although very cold this morning, very icy. Right, back on the 3.2. She's been on charge overnight, so she should be nicely fully charged up. So now we're just going to finish off back in the air, bolt the prop on, drive shaft in, wheel back on. I think there's maybe a couple of bolts for the drive shaft shield cover to go on as well. I think that's pretty much it. And then hopefully she'll be back on the ground and there'll be 4 wheels taking up drive. So let's get back to it. Right, she's all back together now. I've done transfer box, bracket holding it to the block, prop shaft all bolted back on, drive shafts back in, all done. What else we got? Wishbones all bolted back up, wheels back on, all good to go. So hopefully now we have 4-wheel drive, and I'm about to test it. Hopefully if I just stick it in gear with the engine running, that all 4 wheels should turn. That is the aim anyway. So let's find out. And remember guys, if you're taking your wheels off, torque your wheels up to the correct setting. Trade plates installed, let's go for a drive. It sounds raspier than I remember. I promise I haven't taken out any silencers, but it sounds, I don't know, just a bit more aggressive. Maybe the car feels more masculine. Weirdly, it feels a lot nicer now. I don't know if the diff being knackered was impacting the diff or anything and affecting, I don't know. I'm not sure if there's heavy resistance, I don't know. But it just feels a lot smoother, a lot nicer. And it does sound raspier, I can't explain that. I don't know how it's coming across on camera. Driving really nice now actually. I've got Polo in front of me. She's definitely hooking up. So I've got a can of Coke, empty Coke, rumbling around in it. It's really annoying. I've lost it now. Well, this is a really nice sounding engine actually. Now I really want to put an exhaust on. Damn it! In theory, you couldn't notice the four-wheel drive not working, but it just feels a lot nicer to, I don't know if it's just placebo, but it just feels a lot nicer to drive now. So guys, that then should be the end of the 3.2. She's all MOT'd, everything was good for MOT. The only thing that was the issue that we found after MOT was obviously the four-wheel drive not working, which we narrowed down to a transfer box. Obviously took the transfer box off, saw that it was completely knackered, and replaced it with one from a Golf Mark 5 TDI, and it's done the job. Now drives sweet as a nut. So that is the 3.2. Feels so much better. That is the 3.2 done. Right, that's it for today's video, guys. That is the A3 3.2 V6 all done now. From a couple of videos back, obviously we had the MOT done, fixed all the issues for MOT. When we all bought it back, it was the four-wheel drive that wasn't working. Narrowed it down to transfer box, sourced, and now fitted a new transfer box to 3.2, and now we have our quattro back. So the A3 3.2 V6 is all done, bar this little bit of bodywork here from where I reversed into it with a trailer many months ago. So once that is done, it'll be up for sale. So as I was saying earlier, if anyone's interested in it, probably be in the next month or two, just message me on Instagram or go into my about, and I think I've got an email address there as well. So that is the 3.2. Next up, we are getting back in the RS3. She's getting back in the workshop, and we're going to hopefully finish her off. And then, as I was saying a couple of videos back, I'm going to tune her now. Decided I want to keep it for the time being anyway, and I'm hopefully going to stage 2, sort of plus stage 2.5 it, which is fuel pump, intercooler, downpipe, and a map. So that'll be in the workshop next, but sort of to get a fully road going, MOT'd, and then we can start looking at modifications. So as always, guys, if you do enjoy these videos, please do like and subscribe, and also if you haven't already, do head over to my Instagram page, which is saving_salvage, just for some updates during the week. Right, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time with that. Cheers, guys.